my glasses or what, because it is freezing rain outside, and this weekend we are supposed to get inches of snow. This weekend in Nashville, we're supposed to get, it literally said 10 to 13 inches of snow. I don't think Nashville has ever gotten no more than 6 or 7 inches of snow. But having my lunch, of course, same old meal prep. We have the Goodles mac and cheese, baked teriyaki chicken thighs, boiled broccoli. I am out of breath because it is a far walk, and if you hear that, that is a plane, because I work by the airport and I literally, it's like so close to the building, it's kind of insane. Today has been crazy. It's been crazy. What time is it? I had to figure out what time I had to go back, but as you guys saw, I got my monitors. They ordered me monitors. She was like, do you want curved or do you want regular? I don't know. I literally just get what I get. What? You're asking my preference? So we ended up getting the curved one. They're huge. It's literally the monitor that I have at home twice. But then I'm keeping the other two. I'm keeping my, of course, my laptop and then this small monitor. I'm tired, you guys. Yesterday, I went to bed at 9 p.m. One thing about this job though, I've been liking it so far. It's just like, they're normal. I don't know how to explain it. They're not, of course they're serious about their job and their work, but when it comes to normal human interactions, it's literally normal. I worked in places where you kind of have to just like, you know, put it together. You know, you can't say too much. If you say too much, you said too much. But who knows? It could change. But I don't know. We're going on 2 weeks now, and typically by now I could peep it. Certain things that I look for, certain signs, comments, actions, things like that. So far, it's been great. Look how cute the small ones are. just a little bit drier than normal pancakes.
That's what you expect to croquet pancakes, right?
Yeah.
You want to leave your apple juice over here?
Makes me so happy. So we're gonna need get all my seasonings out for everything. I don't know if I want to use this one or ooh, I actually want to use this one. I want to toast them up because this one you can't toast it up for the pho. It's just in a little thing. I am gonna use that seasoning though. Saturday. As you guys can tell, it is definitely a snow day and it is a snowstorm weekend. And so everyone in Nashville is staying put, hopefully. I did ask my cousin if he wanted to come eat pho because I made pho, or making pho, and I think he said he was going to go to a bar because if you don't know, when it snows, a lot of people like to go to the local bars, walk there if they live close, and typically they're open. So I think that's what he's doing. And I also made some beef chili, and honestly think I'm just going to edit and get these videos done. He did laundry while I was cooking, and so I don't have to do laundry, but I do have to do my nails. So when it gets closer to the evening time, I may have to do my nails. I think I'm just gonna cut them short and do the same color because I don't feel like doing the most. It's supposed to snow a little bit again tonight and then all day tomorrow, and my boss already said that we're working from home on Monday for sure, and then Tuesday not too sure, but more than likely on Tuesday again, because I think every day next week is going to be below freezing. Just gonna be working from home maybe early next week, and we'll see what happens. And I'm about to get to editing this vlog. I'm currently on the first vlog of the year. I'm gonna put the little pieces in here. These look great. Good morning, happy Tuesday. I am about to work from home today. If you guys don't know, we had basically an ice storm and it's crazy looking outside. I will show you guys a clip here in a bit, but I figured why not vlog today. Tomorrow we are actually back in office, and tomorrow is, I'm not gonna lie, tomorrow looks scary. Tomorrow we have 7 to 8 meetings, which is kind of crazy to me. It's kind of just crazy to me. But right now I am having breakfast. I wasn't really that hungry, so we just have boiled eggs and coffee, a little bit salt and pepper. And we're about to do some makeup because we have 4 meetings today. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm so tired. I feel like every time I'm on here I'm tired. I'm sorry guys. This is life. This is how life goes. Anyways, I'm just trying to stay positive because it's been a crazy few weeks. It's basically been a crazy month with everything. It's a new year. I started a new job. I'm trying to get like acclimated to this job and this role, and it's been great, but it's just a lot mentally. I'm really thankful for, but it's just takes time with any job. My last job, it took some time. I think it took maybe 8 weeks to where I was like, got this. The role prior to my last role, I think it took maybe about the same time. and I'm in that in-between phase right now because it's my 3rd week. And so I feel like I'm finally kind of an idea of like what's happening and what's expected. Mind you, I've never been in this type of title or a role. I've been in like an adjacent, like where it's like same field, I guess you could say. It's all in marketing. It's just different aspects of marketing. So I never really been on this side, and so I'm really learning a lot about budgeting. Whereas previously, yeah, I did do budgeting, but not to this full extent. And so I'm learning a lot about that. Let's do my makeup. Let's get ready because we need to log in here in a little bit. Let's go. All right, guys, we're gonna make this quick since we are on a bit of a crunch. We got like 10 minutes to get ready, really. Hair is definitely going to be in a ponytail. We are just doing the bare minimum today. Honestly, speaking of work, even when I work from home, I get dressed up. So if you have been following me since my work to live vlogs where I used to work fully remote, I still got dressed and got my day started. I do this because I feel so much more productive and I feel like I have my shit together, which I don't know about that. It's very questionable, but I'm going to just put it in a ponytail. So some people have to go to work today. My boss was like, hey, it's optional. You can work remote and it will be in office tomorrow, which is cool, great, whatever. Same thing with my boyfriend's work. He had the option as well. He decided to go into office because, what did he say? Because he had like, so like his boss told him that they're in office, but then HR told him that they're not. So he was like, I'm just gonna show up to the office and if no one's there, he's like, I'll probably just come back home. But we're gonna go ahead and do my makeup. Something simple, but one thing I definitely want to touch base on is that I've noticed in this role, it's a little bit isolating. It's kind of lonely. I went from working in teams and a lot of different teams of women, and so now it's just me and my boss is a guy, and we don't really collaborate much. We mostly just collaborate on work and things like that, not so much of collaboration, if that makes sense. Whereas like previously we will collaborate and just bounce ideas off each other and go from there, but it's not like that. I will have to show you guys what it looks like outside. It looks crazy. Well, it doesn't look as bad as it did yesterday and Sunday. The trees were exploding because the ice was so heavy. The ice was freezing trees and they were like exploding, and so there's a lot of trees that broke and that are down, which caused a power outage, and thankfully we were okay, but literally people maybe a block away from us had no power for hours. I would say from early in the morning until maybe not like that, I think it was like that evening, that midnight, which is crazy to me. Thankfully our family, they live a little bit outside of town, and so they weren't really that affected. They got ice and snow and stuff, but their power didn't go out, thank goodness. I think the last time this has happened was when I was a baby. They said the last ice storm was in 93 or 94, which I was born that year, and so I think that was the last time. And so my parents knew what to expect, really, because they've been through this before. And my mom is well stocked with candles because she loves candles and have them everywhere. So I think I want to take out my contacts because they are irritating right now. I think that's good enough. We're just gonna cover very minimal because your girl is tired. But if you've been here since my work to live vlogs, you guys know that I start my day. I get up, start my day, have a routine, have a dedicated snack time. I literally wake up at a certain time, get ready, do my hair, my makeup, things like that. I've always been that way. I don't know why. I just feel better that way. Whereas I know some people just roll out of bed if they work remote and just work, but I don't know, something about it. One thing that I've really been enjoying so far with this job is the flexibility, but then with the flexibility, it's kind of like what is expected of me. I'm not really too sure just yet because I just got here, but that's kind of what has been on my mind. What is really expected of me? So I've just been taking notes on everything and anything, just trying to find my way and just go from there, really, because I'm still trying to learn their systems and where they hold their reports, what are they reporting, and what are the main metrics that they really care about. Because every industry is different, every business is different, they do everything differently. Not one company is the same unless they are owned by the same people. And even then, if they're owned by the same people, their internal things are a little bit different. I've worked for a company where they had multiple different businesses and each of them were slightly a little different. One thing though I do miss is working remote because I had my own routine. It was just so nice, but it wasn't the right job. That job was so stressful. Oh gosh, it was so stressful. It was like a call center type of job, and so whenever we get a call, I would literally have the worst anxiety. My hands would get clammy. Even if it was a bad call, like I would cry, and it was just the worst job ever. So props to you guys who work in call centers because I could not do it. It definitely teaches you how to maximize your time and how to organize your time and things like that, but no. I could not. Nope. All right. Setting spray. You could see that tree's like down. So I have my laptop here, which I play music on. My work laptop over here, and then of course it's connected to my monitor. Let's see, what are we doing today? We literally have 7 meetings tomorrow. Wow, new angle unlocked. Anyways, so the first thing that we're starting off is updating our February prediction sheet, which is predicting budget for February, which I'm still trying to figure out where the numbers live, but we'll figure it out. I'm gonna need that. So we're gonna do that until about 10 to get that updated and see. So we're gonna do like 8 to 10. Gotta put socks on. Requirement. We're doing pink today. Pink socks. So let's do 500. That's Atlanta. So I was in the middle of working, and the last meeting of the day, maybe the last 2 hours of the day, our lights flickered, and right now we are in a recovery of an ice storm, and so a lot of people don't have power, and thankfully we had power I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but thankfully we've had power this whole weekend. Haven't had any issues, but the lights flickered and it caused some of our outlets not to work. So to continue our Wi-Fi, we had to have an extension cord because the outlets on that wall doesn't work. And I think most of the outlets on this wall work. And then in the bedroom, in the bathroom, in the closet and things like that, they all work. It's just this middle wall, strange. Thankfully the fridge works, and then I think one outlet doesn't work on that side. A little bit strange. So we hope it doesn't all go out at some point. We did get a message from NES saying that our apartment has been reported, so people know. So my guess is, I guess some of the parts of the apartment, they do not have electricity. So we were gonna go to the apartment gym, but now I don't know what we're gonna do. Maybe go walk outside, or I don't know, it's icy out there, so I have no clue. But tomorrow I have to go in office and we're gonna see how that goes. Hopefully it's not too bad. I think I might have to stay until 5:30. Not too sure. All I know is I had to make up the hours that I missed today because I messaged my boss on Teams because I have it on my phone. Thankfully we still have service, and so I messaged him. I was like, hey, my power just went out, and he was like, hey, just take an early day. I'll see you tomorrow. And tomorrow is a full day of meetings. I think there's 7 to 8 meetings. I have to double check because I know it started off with I think 9, and I think 1 or 2 canceled, and so, or one, I think 1 canceled and 1 rescheduled. So that's my work from home day. A lot of meetings. I didn't really vlog much, but I didn't really have lunch. I did have lunch at 12. I had a small bowl of chili. Didn't really finish it. I noticed when I'm really busy at work, I tend to not really eat, which is such a bad habit because I just want to have an appetite. If I'm focused on something, or if I'm like, I wouldn't say stressed, but if I'm like into something really focused, I tend to not eat. And so definitely working on that. I think I'm just gonna edit. I don't know. It looks kind of crazy outside. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Today is Wednesday, first day back in office. The past 2 days I was working from home, as you guys saw, but this is the first time I'm out of the house since the snow, so since Friday. And honestly, I don't mind being at home. I enjoy being at home. I enjoy being in my own little space and just doing whatever I want and having my space, my peace, my quiet. But yesterday we ended up losing some power. I guess they were fixing the power lines, and ours happened to be the ones where they cut. So a lot of our outlets work, but some of them do not. And I think the living room and in the bedroom, the lights do not work, but everything else is working, which thankfully we have heat. That was my main concern, because I was like, do we have heat? Because it is freezing out here. But thankfully we still do have heat. But woke up this morning, thought we were going to get some power, but we do not have full power just yet. Even in the fridge, things were starting to defrost, and that's kind of scary because, well, thankfully we don't have a lot in our freezer. Like, we do, but the food that we have in our freezer, they're not raw meat or anything like that, so they're already cooked, and so it's okay. Because the fridge is still cold, it's just not at full capacity. But when we woke up this morning, I guess the ice in the freezer was melting, and so it's leaking out of the fridge. So we had to clean that up this morning, which was not fun. But I just got to the office and I was just trying to stay positive in the situation, because some of my friends, they actually did not have power for 3 days, I think, since Saturday. Like, ever since it rained after the snow, which was Sunday? No, it was Sunday morning. But then I don't think, some of them don't even have power yet. And honestly, that is a scary situation. So if that is you, or if that was you, I hope you are safe and honestly staying warm, because the past few days has been in the single digits. I think one night was 5 or 7 degrees. It's insane. Thankfully, it's starting to pick up. So we're in the 20s, still cold, but a lot better than it was the past few days. But I think we have a few more days that are gonna dip a little bit colder in the evening. But so today we're just gonna take it easy. And it's like my 3rd week in this new job, in this new role, and still learning all the things. And I'm really hoping at some point I will find my rhythm, because right now I'm just doing things and I'm just not really sure what I'm doing just yet, but we will figure it out. Didn't go to the gym yesterday because we didn't know if they had power in our gym, and we wanted to take a shower so that way, just in case if the power did go out, we already took a shower and we're good. But didn't want to go to the gym, not take a shower, and then we come back, there's no power. That would have been a very sticky situation. Mind you, we could have went to our parents' house, my parents or his parents' house, because they all have power, thankfully. But it's just a scary situation. Times like these, it definitely reminds you on how thankful and grateful I am to be in this situation, and that it definitely could be a lot worse. And it's scary because it's like Mother Nature. What can you do? We can't really prepare, really. You can only prepare for so much, but it is what it is. And I think this is the end of it, and we'll see what happens. Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. Today is Friday. Y'all, I'm so tired. Oh my gosh. This week has been the strangest week ever. It's literally 7 in the morning. I just got to the office, but as I mentioned a few days ago, we lost some of our power, so we still do not have our full power yet. And I think the next day after I told you guys, or when we found out, we noticed the next day our fridge was not working at its full capacity. And so with that being said, we don't have any food in our fridge because we had to take it all out, and we took it to my boyfriend's parents' house, and so that way we could put it in their fridge and their freezer. We still do not have full power. Thankfully, we still have heat, we have some light, and we're able to charge our phones, and we are able to still do things like watch TV. Wi-Fi still works. We just had to, I guess, switch the power cord from the Wi-Fi box to a different outlet because that outlet was not working, because some of our outlets work and some of them do not. But I'm just ready for this ice to be over with, because it's been such a headache all week, having to work from home Monday and Tuesday. And normally I wouldn't mind, but since I just started this job, I really don't even know what's expected of me. So Monday and Tuesday I wasn't really too sure of what to really do. I did have an idea of what to do, but I still needed some guidance. And so it was a little bit tricky on those days. And then Tuesday, when I was working from home, we lost some power. And then having to come into the office, and it's been one of the busiest weeks that I've had so far, and it's just been a lot. So I've been tired. Last night I think I fell asleep at 11, which is early because lately I've been going to sleep pretty late, I would say like 12:30, and I wake up at 5 in the morning. So we're exhausted. But today's Friday, and we're going to have a little bit of a shorter day because I think we leave about an hour or an hour and a half early on Fridays. And so we have a few meetings, and then a few things that we're working on, a few projects that we're working on, and so we're gonna collaborate on those things. And I'm really just so tired. I think tomorrow I may just sleep in, not too sure, but I'm gonna try my best to vlog today, and I think I'm finishing up a vlog. Oh, it's my very first week on the new job vlog, and so I'm finishing that up, and I don't even know what vlog this one's gonna be. I think it's gonna be the snow slash ice storm week vlog, which it started off very gorgeous when it was snowing. It was really pretty. I love snow. But then immediately that evening it started raining. And of course it's like 5 degrees, and so it was sleeting. And so the mixture of fluffy snow, ice on top of that, and then we were literally below freezing and everything just iced over. And that just caused a lot of issues, and I'm really just over it. But I saw in the forecast that we may have more snow on Tuesday and Wednesday, I think. I love that. It's about to be February and I'm just kind of ready for spring. And anyways, we're gonna have a great day. I hope you are having a great day. And also, I've noticed we have new friends here, and so thank you for being here. I really appreciate you being here. And if you are new here, please subscribe for more videos like these. These are just normal day in a life vlogs. Just trying to figure out life one day at a time, and really just trying to find our way as an adult, because there is no handbook on this. I'll see you guys.